YouTube, what is up guys? So I am just gonna do a video where I kind of like put out some raw feelings and emotions, and I feel like when you hear that, it sounds like it's gonna be like a negative thing, and it's not gonna be a negative thing, but it's gonna be an honest thing. I'm gonna talk about a few things, and in the end, I'm gonna show you a secret thing right here, so if you stay till the end, you're gonna find out something really cool. We'll put a pin in that for now. I actually already did this, like yesterday, I filmed a video, and it ended up being 17 minutes long, and I edited the whole thing, and I was like, this is a bit much. Doing what I've been doing on repeat for like, what, 13 years now? It was like in the woods, which is why the thumbnail has me standing in front of woods, but yeah, I'm just gonna refilm this, and I'm gonna talk about some things that I haven't publicly talked about. I don't think I have, at least. There's been some like, really like, things that have been happening where I'm like, this is going to be healthy for me to talk about and just kind of get off my chest. So in my update videos, you know, I always talk about my life. So my life has been awesome. This whole year, as weird as the world has been, this year's been amazing. I've made a lot of like big changes, and some I can talk about, some I can't. But I've just been having a blast. Like, so many memories created with the family. The summer went by like in a blur, and I mean like, just so many great things happen where it's like, oh, I blinked and suddenly the kids are going back to school and stuff. So nothing to complain about there, but something's been happening like for the last 2 years that I've probably mentioned here and there, but I haven't actually fully talked about it. And it's almost as if like my brain is decaying, specifically my skate brain. Sorry, my normal brain is probably just as weird and goofy and consistent as it always has been. But like my skate brain, I just can't, like, something has like happened where like my confidence in my skateboard, and this is a huge part of my life, but it's just like completely decayed. Ever since I got my shoulder surgery over here, the shoulders felt great. This one has actually been going out a little bit, but right now it's felt strong for a while. But ever since I got this shoulder surgery, I don't know, I just never like came back the same, and I like skate a lot. Like, I've been skating 5 days a week, an hour at least every single day, which, given the way my life is, like, that's a lot. That's, for me, that's consistent. My body feels great. I'm more physically fit than I have been in a long time. A lot of my tricks feel really great, and then I'll do a great trick one day, and then the next day I'm like afraid of a lip slide on a flat bar, and it's just like there's some bug in my brain that no matter what I do, I can't get over. And I work really hard at it. And I get a little better and better and better. Right now I'm actually pretty good, but then like something will happen where I get disconnected, and then I'm just like a coward again. It's really strange. It's really, really strange, and like I've just never experienced this in my life. I don't know if it's getting old or something about like I'm just overworking my brain. Because this brings up the next point, is that I've been making videos for 13 years, and I've been making the same type of videos for 13 years, which, you know, like, I don't want to change things up entirely, but, like, there's some part of me that I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I'm going to do another year of Warehouse Wednesdays, which are awesome, and we still have a blast making that, but it's just, like, you really start to question. You're like, all right, should I do something new? Is this going to drive myself crazy if I keep doing the same type of videos? So I don't know. I love skateboarding, and I'm so thankful to be in the situation that I'm in, and I don't want to stop skateboarding. Like, if I didn't have skateboarding, I'd be a very sad person. So it's something to talk about. I'm trying to do my best and like really work on it and gain my confidence back. But it's just really weird because some things that I should be scared of, I'm not. And then some things that I definitely should not be scared of because I've been skating for 20 plus years. I've been skating for 24 years. That's a lot. It's a big bowl of mush up here sometimes, and it's kind of scary. So yeah, that's been happening. I've talked about it to my friends. Like, I haven't like been like keeping my feelings inside, but it's just something that like kind of freaks me out. You know, skateboarding is beautiful because I love to progress and learn, and now it's like, well, now I'm just gonna hold the status quo and be able to do X tricks. And even if that is the case, like, I am so lucky to have gotten the years I have out of skateboarding, and then I'm able to physically do it still, even if it's like a watered down version of what I used to be able to do. That's also cool, but I'm the type of person that really tries to grow and push myself and progress in all things. So it's definitely been something difficult to deal with. When it comes to content, I've actually had like some sort of epiphany recently. I had like this like very moment of clarity, and I've kind of began a new path which I haven't talked about, and I don't want to talk about it just yet, so bear with me. I've done something. I made a switch in my life that has made me feel so alive. It's given me kind of like a purpose and a new direction, and I'll talk about it more in the coming months, up to a year. I don't know. If I utterly fail at this new path, I'll let you know. But if I start to see like growth and progress in it, I will eventually open my book and let you guys know. It's just this moment in my life, it's like I sort of sometimes feel hopeless because the nature of YouTube is ups and downs and ups and downs, and being this on the platform from this long, it's no surprise that I have like a ton of subscribers, and then my view count per videos kind of has like lulls sometimes. Sometimes it goes great. It does a number on your brain, making YouTube videos for this long and then seeing like in your moments of weakness, saying like, well, what do I do? Like, you know, I'm known for this and this and this, and I only want to make videos that I want to make, so I don't want to like be fake about it. But it's kind of like a brain scramble, and in that moment, I made a switch and kind of started going down a new direction on the side. Like I'm doing all my YouTube and keeping all my machines going, and my like the skateboard companies and all that stuff. But then I'm cutting off extra time to focus on this new thing. So I don't know if any of that all made sense. I'm just, like I said, I'm just kind of dumping out my like raw, true statements. I'm not gonna change anything here. I love making YouTube videos. So like even if like I had some crazy new career, you would see a YouTube video on this channel at least once a week, even if it was just me like documenting my life, no matter where it's at. I completely owe everything I have created in this world to I mean like myself. I'm gonna of course credit myself, but if you weren't there to go on the journey with me and support me, I definitely wouldn't be anywhere like further along in my journey than I am. So thank you so much. I like the idea of me creating stuff for 13 years and that being some sort of an issue where like I'm starting to feel like creatively like confused is a beautiful thing, and I'm so thankful and fortunate, and it's just a privilege that I work hard at everything I do, but there's a lot of people that work hard and do not get to where they want to be. So thank you so much. There was my brain dump about that. I'm going to update you about some other things, and then the secret skateboard's coming, I promise. I do want to say that I myself need to do this, and I've been doing pretty good about this, but you yourself watching this, make sure you disconnect once in a while. Make sure you give yourself a break. Make sure you like put your phone down, put your Instagram down, all that stuff, and you know, like go create a real memory outside with your friends or family, or inside, but do something real. You know, like I don't have a memory where I was like, not in my entire life, where I was like, man, remember that one time I was scrolling through Instagram and this happened. Like that's not real. I mean, maybe it is with like younger generations and their crush DMing them or something, I don't know. But like, you know, the memories that I actually have that are like warm and fuzzy to me are like, you know, my friends at the beach when we were 16 doing flips over each other. I built a couch in the sand, and Brian Ames and a bunch of my other friends skating growing up, they sat in and I front flipped over them, like stuff like that. Or like s'mores with the kids, like a couple falls ago at a cabin in the woods. Just real things. So make sure you're like experiencing the actual world and real people. That being said, a lot of fun stuff. With the actually, I have a little note. What content I'm consuming is up. So I have been keeping up with, actually been watching a lot of movies and TV shows and stuff recently. Of course, stayed up to date with the MCU. I loved Multiverse Madness. I loved Thor. Although they were like, I feel like a lot of people are really hard on them. Is it like people forgot they're watching comic book movies? Thor, I felt like they made him a little stupid at the beginning of it, but then like the last 2/3 of it was great. It was a lot of fun. It wasn't quite Ragnarok, but it was a lot of fun. Multiverse of Madness, that was a wild ride. I'm really glad they let Sam Raimi just be Sam Raimi and made it goofy and fun, and I thought that was a really fun take on Doctor Strange. TV, guys, adults actually, because this is a legit horror show. Go watch From. If you were ever a fan of Lost, or you just like really good horror, like, oh, this is like the second coming of Lost. In fact, a lot of the producers on Lost are on this show. Oh, it's phenomenal. They're filming season 2 right now, and I tell you, if anyone from is watching this, and you guys need me to be like a banister in the background, or an old fence, a bookshelf, I'll be any of those things. I will fly to you. So, it's a great show, though. Watch it if you're an adult or if you're at an age where you can handle horror and you're allowed to. From. You will thank me. It's so good. But I've been watching a lot of 80s movie. Like, I just watched Beverly Hills Cop 1 and 2 for the first time. I watched Rudy on a plane, and I'd seen, like, pieces of it when I was younger, but it was, like, the first time I actually watched it, and boy, if I'm not going to be a football player for Notre Dame. I've just been consuming a lot of content, and it's been good for my soul, I swear. So there's that. With the company side of things, Revive, so we're traveling again. I'm supposed to be going to Oklahoma City here in like a week, and then I have Hawaii in September, and then I believe I'm hitting Vegas, and I'll probably be in LA a few times also until the end of the year. So a lot of awesome content. We are filming. I promise you we're going to be filming Street, and we look to finally release our third full-length video in the holiday season next year. So it's called Battle Stations. I don't know what's going on in the Force world, but 3 Block does have a drop soon, and then we will release some sort of really fun skate video, YouTube video here to accompany it. So you're gonna get some new 3 Block footage. Right here though, okay? This is a very special thing. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. And we're bringing something back. I don't know how long you've been watching my channel and or how closely, but I used to have a series called We Weren't Revenged, and I am finally bringing it back this Saturday, okay? In like 6 days, we are releasing a new series of We Weren't Revenged, and when it goes live, we will be releasing 50, technically less, like between 45 to 50 of these decks, and I don't know if you can see it, but it is holographic. It is beautiful, and there's only, like I said, 45 to 50 in existence. The why I say that is because I think there's 50, but like I took one, and then Brian took one, and the company took one. So we'll do more holographics, but this deck, this is a special moment, a piece of history. I've been holding it upside down the whole time. It is a Revive board. See, it says Revive Skateboards. But We Are Revenged has been like the lifeblood of my channel when I launched it and went down the skate journey and company and stuff. So if you don't know what We Are Revenged is, you should go watch it. There is a pretty big playlist, not complete. I need to update it on my channel. But if you do know what We Are Revenged is, I'm sure you have some memories of it. It's a big deal. So when I was editing this is definitely a moment I felt alive. It felt so good to be editing another We Are Revenge. And what's special about this episode is that it actually was filmed for the original series, and it wasn't complete. So I filmed stuff modern day at the beginning of this year and made like a complete episode. So it's a lot of fun. I think you're gonna like it. If you do go back and watch the original series, I personally think that I'm pretty annoying during the first chunk of it. So don't be too hard on me, or do. It's the internet. Judge me all you want. But the journey is fun, and you can see like the growth of everything that we had going on. But I will babble on forever. Guys, I will try to do more traditional update videos, like where I'm like freaking out in my office. And as long as I'm authentically freaking out, I'm not gonna fake it. But you know, like I don't know. I just used to do update videos, and it was a lot of fun. So thank you guys so much for watching this. Even if this series it flops and it gets like 2,000 views, which I know is a lot of views, but compared to what my normal videos get, that would not be a successful video. And the people that do watch it, I just want to say thank you. It does mean the world to me. Like blood, sweat, and tears, and just passion is just really in this episode. So I think you'll dig it. People that do check it out, seriously, thank you. Everybody that watches my videos in general, if you watch this long, I appreciate it. It means the world. I'm very grateful to still be doing this. It's just been a crazy ride, and I'm happy I'm here on my bed when I should have been in a forest saying this. So that's it. I'll see you soon. More videos on the way. This whole entire time I was sitting behind this sign. I'm sorry. I think they're talking about that gate. I think they mean in there. Although this is a weird sign. No radiation though. I think we're safe. Okay.